there's little moments that are great, but the movie
little
overall
moments that
just
are
doesn't...
fantastic, but it all leads up to nothing. Hey, Tim Dalton, we want to bring you on. You're going to be awesome. And Tim's like, I can't wait to do this. I love, like, I grew up watching Connery. I want to do the best Bond that's ever done. I'm going to go back to the books. I'm going to do all this amazing stuff to really be the best Bond ever. And the unfortunate motherfucker was given the worst script to start him off.
Yeah.
It's a crime. It's a fucking crime.
Yeah, I mean, he's stuck in a rock and a hard place where it's like, you're going to get compared to the two legends at this point. Because Lazenby's not, he's not considered one of them, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you're going to get compared to either Connery or Moore. So he's like, all right, well, I don't want to do Moore and I don't want to do Connery. I want to do what's in the books.
Real quick interruption. For everybody out there who like hates Roger Moore, love or hate the man, he at least found a way to completely differentiate himself from Connery. Like, he did his own James Bond, so for that, you should give him props. It's almost like Connery took the black hat, so he took the white hat. It's like Connery's like a little more badass. I'm going to be like somewhat lighter and more charming. He's going to be
that, like, he amped up the one thing in the Connery's always great. But like, there's that one little bit of Connery that's like that wink and nod, and Moore
that shined in Diamonds Are Forever,
and Moore kind of amped that side of it up because he was really good at playing that. With Dalton being a serious stage actor, he's like, all right, I'm gonna really study this character. So he gets all the books, he reads all 14, it's 14 I think, novels. Really gets into the story, and even like like Wilson and the producers like, that's a good idea, you should do that. When they were coming up with the story, they wrote Bond very generically because they weren't sure, like, okay, we're getting a new Bond, like, let's not try to, because the previous movies they would amp up like the comedy for more. So it's like, let's just write kind of just baseline, like not anything crazy, not too dark, but not too funny. And, you get Dalton coming in and he kind of does try to do the little more serious, ice in your veins Bond that, it's in the books. But he specifically says, he's like, I want Bond to be human. I don't want him to be a superhuman hero. You can't relate to a superhero. He has to be human. He has to have flaws. He has to be contradictory. Like, those are the types of things that he was trying to aim for in this performance. And I do see those things. Unfortunately, I don't think the script does a good job of like letting what we love about Bond shine through too much. And like, I know some people would say, oh, his performance is really great. It's like, I think he does a good job. I just don't think the script allows him to do the best job. And I am actually very glad after watching this movie again that Brosnan didn't get this movie.
Yes. It was like written in the stars.
Because had Brosnan gotten this movie, like, I think Brosnan's career would have been completely different, unfortunately. So I'm actually glad that didn't happen.
GoldenEye, again, I'm not trying to break my own rule. It's focused, right? Whereas with this, like I said, throw as much stuff let's throw as much stuff.
Talk about it.
I'll drink after I say this. Throw as much at the audience as possible and just hope they don't question too much. I almost would have been cool with them remaking Dr. No. Good on Eon for not remaking their movies ever. Like, to this point, I mean, someday they will, but at this point, they haven't done any remakes. But like, I almost would have been cool with them remaking Dr. No, because I think that Dalton would have shined in something just simple and straightforward.
Wait, hold on, Charlie, back up. They did remake their movies. We established that in the last couple. But you're saying specifically calling this Dr. No.
They didn't.
Go on. Sorry.
They didn't call it. Had they called A View to a Kill Goldfinger?
Yeah.
That's different. It's an homage more than it is a direct remake. But had they just remade Dr. No with Timothy Dalton, how fucking cool would that have been? And I'm saying that if you're gonna, nowadays they would. Nowadays they'd be like, well, we need to reboot this, so let's just go ahead.
Up Dr. No.
Yeah, and we're gonna go all out with Dr. No, and it's gonna have Timothy Dalton in it, and then work your way up to The Living Daylights and rewrite it drastically so we give a shit. But
the three blind mice are gonna be jacked.
They're gonna be super blind. They're gonna be deaf too. They don't even need to use silencers.